Alrighty then. Okay. Welcome everybody. See y'all. Everybody's in here. That's what I want to do. Okay, I've gone through and I think I got all the invoices sent out. So this is going to be Bowman Mega and Tops Archives. Four people watching. Okay, we got 4 guys in here. So this is for the 20 box break, 10 Bowman Mega, and 10 Tops Archives of the blasters. So get to break it here in just 1 second. I want to double check and make sure everybody's had a chance to pay. Starting a little bit late, and I apologize for that. My last couple breaks have gone kind of late, so my apologies on it being late here. So looks like we're just waiting on a payment from the Mets and the Astros and the Tigers. So got those 3 waiting to pay for, but we'll go ahead and start the break anyway. And so what I do is, I don't know if you guys have broke with me before, but hey Cody, no Pokemon cards. No, we don't do Pokemon. So yeah, couple late pairs. Well, it happens. I don't. Sometimes I get uppity and I just give the spots away for free. Sometimes I keep them, and sometimes I just wait for people to pay. Some people have paid like 3 days later. And some people, you know, it is what it is. So I'm not that worried about it. All right. So if you first time break with me at all, guys, what I do is I give away free stuff every break. Every single break is free cards. It all depends on what I can give away, but today we're giving away Griffey rookie cards. So and other various things. Let's see. So let's do. We'll give away this one. It's not a great grading company. It's ASA, but it's a 8.5 Griffey 89 Upper Deck rookie card. Then we'll do. Let's see. Let me go through my stuff here. I think I forgot a bunch of stuff downstairs that I was going to give away, so that does me a lot of good. Let's do this Jonathan Villar game used jersey, and we'll do this Nick Senzel game used jersey as well. Fall free. So also, if you guys subscribe, I need to write down your guys' names here. So if you subscribe, to my YouTube. And make sure that your account is not private. Make sure that it's public. I'm giving this away when I hit 100 subscribers, which will happen now. I think I'm probably at 100 now. So this Nelson Cruz game used bat, used by when he was with the Mariners, got quite a bit of marks on it from being game used, spike and some tape. Got his 23 on the knob of the bat there. Anyway, I'm giving that away this weekend, probably tomorrow, to anybody who's a subscriber of my YouTube channel. Also, please do subscribe to the Facebook as well. I can give better deals on the Facebook for you guys and for myself because I don't have to pay all the crazy eBay fees. So let's go ahead and get these things out of the way. Free cards. This is a Griffey rookie card. Let's give it away to I haven't written down your guys' names on the sheet yet. I'll get around to it, but just if you have that team, you're going to win. So this is break 3 for the day for me, out of 7 that I got going on. Okay, a 30-sided die. Whatever number corresponds to the team is who's going to win this. This is going to be for the Griffey. So good luck. Number 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Cleveland Indians. If you have the Cleveland Indians, you have just won that. Now, if I could find a pen, I would be set. I lost my pen. Goodness gracious. Cleveland Indians. Crud. Let me go grab a pen, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Congratulations, Cleveland Indians. You get the Griffey, Lisa, 8.5. Okay, you know what? Let's just for fun, we'll do another Griffey. Bam! This one is also not a PSA or anything, but it's pro grading. This is an 8 for Fleer. So let's see who gets that. 4, Team 4, Diamondbacks, Braves, Orioles, Red Sox. Red Sox get the Griffey. Congratulations to the Red Sox. You get the Griffey Pro Fleer 8. Okay, that's those two. Now we'll do the Jonathan Villar game use. This is from this year's 2020 product of Chronicles, Panini Chronicles. So 17. Now I have to count a long ways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Minnesota Twins. Minnesota Twins. Congratulations. You get the Villar game used. Okay, and then the Nick Senzel for Cincinnati here. Let's do that last one here and get it going. 24. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 29, 24. It's the Giants. The Giants get Nick Senzel. Game used. Cool. Congratulations, guys. That's your freebies for this one. And like I said, do subscribe. Get a chance at winning that Nelson Cruz game used bat. I'm not sure if I have the COA for it. I'll have to look. I have a big stack of COAs from stuff I collect. So I collect a lot of Mariner stuff, obviously. He's not a Mariner anymore, but I do have 2 of his game used bats. So I figured, what better than to give one to you guys? So hopefully you'll get a chance of getting that. So let's get this break going right now. We'll start with the archives first. And we'll kind of rifle through these bad boys. Hopefully we get some good stuff here. Gotta really be careful with those oversized cards. I've opened up a lot of these boxes myself, and the way they package them, like they're just bound and determined to get beat up, and so a lot of them come out damaged. I hit like a cool Boba Fett one, and it just came out damaged. You know, it had huge dings in it. In fact, I think I have it here. Let's see, got these gold the Pete Alonso blue and the Aaron Judge blue. Where is that? There's a Bichette, and you see that wrinkle at the bottom? Look at that. See that wrinkle in the bottom left corner? That's what came out of the pack. Oh, cool. Thank you for the horrendously beat to hell rookie card that I would have loved to have. You know, really appreciate that. Nice packaging. Really, really appreciate that. So here's another one that looks like it's pretty haggard. So if they come out damaged, I apologize. If you want and you hit one, I can give you the UPC off one of these boxes if you request it. And if you want to write to Topps and tell them, thanks a lot for your quality control, make your boxes a little bigger or try to protect the boxes a little better, then I totally am for you doing that. Just let me know if you hit one and it comes out damaged, if you want a UPC, and you can wait 6 years for Topps to actually respond. I think I sent them an email months ago. They still haven't responded to me. I think I sent them 3 or 4 emails actually over different just questions I've had for them, and I never get a response. Literally never. So I don't think customer service is in their top priority right now, but what would you do with it? What would you do with the UPC? If you have the UPC for your product and you have a damaged card, you could take the UPC, which just shows that you purchased a product, and Topps will let you send it in and replace it. So I don't know if it's always going to be replaced with that exact card, most likely not, but usually they'll find a way to make it right for you. I have heard of people having to make it right for them. I have never said anything back to Topps. If I get something damaged, I just say screw it, it's damaged, but it is what it is. Alright, so there's all the packs here. I'm sorry they're not all fitting on camera. I could probably adjust the camera angle, but if I do, you won't be able to get the close-ups of the cards, so we'll just deal with the way it is now. We'll just start busting packs. Let's get into this, shall we? Let's see if you can see these really good. There's a Gurriel. I'm just going to kind of go through any of the big cards here. I'm not going to name off each one, but I'll definitely make sure that you can see each card. There's an Aquino rookie card. And from what I know about this product, you're looking like on these cards, you're looking for the black and white, and they also have versions that are like a different pose or something. So if if I miss something and you guys happen to catch it, please do let me know if I miss something. And I will pull it out off to the side there, but it's an Acuna. There's a numbered card. John Means, numbered number 4 out of 175, purple. Throw that off to the side here. Really hard to read these cards, but rest assured, if it's something rookie like, I will pull it off to the side and sleeve it up for you. I sleeve all the hotter rookies in here at least. Babe Ruth, Mr. Ruth. Oh, there we go, an autograph. Andy Ashby. Got an Andy Ashby autograph. So that's a start. Maybe not the exact autograph you're looking for, but it's a start nonetheless. Congratulations to the Padres. Padres hitting the first autograph there. Yeah, they're not really posters. They're just oversized cards, but I don't even have anything. I haven't bought any oversized like protectors for them anyway, so I'm gonna have to pack them in cardboard and bubble wrap and try to keep them nice and protected for you guys here. There's an Acuna. Carter Kaboom. Jackie Robinson. Mariano Rivera. Nothing too special so far. Oh, Tom, you got one? There we go. I'll have to keep an eye out. I'm so behind right now, I haven't had a chance to write anything down, so I don't even know where I'm at right now. It's been my first break. I allotted myself 45 minutes for the break, and it took a little longer. So there's Bo Bichette rookie. This one's not all dinged up. There's a Dustin May rookie. So who'd you get, Tomo? Which team did you get? What break did you get? What product are you in? LeMahieu, that guy looks like there's a chance he gets MVP this year. There's another autograph. Well, we're hitting autographs. Mike Pagliarulo, Trent Grisham rookie card. It's I remember watching Pags grow up when I was growing up. I've been collecting cards since about that year, 1986. So if you've been around for a long time, the 10 blaster. Oh, okay, that's a pretty big one. That's a good break. Hopefully we'll nail some autographs in those. Luzardo rookie card. Just kind of been light on the Bowman autographs, so I think we got the one last break. But Carter Kaboom! Nailing the autographs in here, though. It's not exactly the names you're looking for, Pagliarulo and Ashby, but autographs nonetheless. Another Dustin May rookie card. Dustin May had a heck of a season and is having a heck of a season this year. I think he's actually out right now, right? So I don't think he's in the playoffs. If I remember correctly, I've been working so much I haven't had a chance to even watch sports. How horrendous is that? I've caught my Seahawks playing on Sundays usually, and that's about it. So Victor Robles, another Jesus Luzardo rookie. He had a great season, but I think somebody told me he had a abdominal strain or some intermuscle thing going on. There's Mike Trout and Aristides Aquino. There's a nice little Trout. There we go. Finally, Luis Robert. There we go. Somebody was shouting for Roberts. We got Roberts. Number 1. Let's hope for many more. I think this guy, he's a very young kid. I think he's going to be good for a lot of years. I know his batting average dipped at the end of last year, but I think that kid's going to, as young as he is, once he starts really growing, filling out. There's a Tatis. I think he's going to be a monster. So, for a lot of years to come, you'll be seeing Luis Robert. Then Mike Trout. Congratulations to the Angels nailing the Mike Trouts. Any Mike Trout's a good Mike Trout, I think. Climbing up the list. Boy, Aquino is just nailing it. I have been nailing Aquino today. There's another Mike Trout. Meteor. Hitting a lot of Aquinos today. No, am I still off screen? Son of a gun. Okay, I can adjust this, but I end up building this stacks of cards and building myself off camera. It's always good. Always good. It's a good thing this is not my career. It's not my career, boys. If this was my career, you guys would all stop watching already. There's a Hank Aaron. This is the worst breaker ever, man. This guy sucks. Just pulling my fire on screen, for God's sake. Cool signature. It's not real, but I didn't have a chance, Tom. I do need to move the... There's a Kyle Lewis rookie. There we go. That's a good start on that. Another Trout. I need to definitely adjust it higher. The problem is right here at this height, you can see the names of the players. And if I move it up higher, you can't. So, I don't know, man. Maybe I should just pay attention to myself and how I'm doing this. And no, you're good, Tomo. I appreciate it, buddy. Luzardo, another rookie there. We'll nail the Luzardos. Going to be shipping all these out. I'll be sorting all day tomorrow. 210 teams today, 7 breaks, so it's going to be a long day of sorting cards tomorrow. But I'm going to get them all out on Monday, so you guys should all see your cards by the end of this week, I hope. USPS has been pretty bad lately with their mailing times, but was that? That was Lou Brock and Bob Gibson on that one, right? Where's that? Yeah, Lou Brock and Bob Gibson, both those guys passing away this year. So, both the Cardinals there. Sad to see that go. Bob Gibson, I don't know if you know your baseball history. The reason the mound is this height it is now is because he was so dominant with a higher mound, they had to lower the mound because he was just too dang dominant. So, the Trout, the Solak. Tomo, you care what these guys hit though, right? You want these guys to hit the fire. I want these guys to hit the fire. I like pulling monster cards. I know you guys are like, most of you are probably, these archives are like, if he hits something, he hits something. Really, what I really care about is the Bowman Megas. And you're not wrong about that. Those Bowman Megas are where it's at, that's for sure. Yordan Alvarez. There we go. It's a nice Nolan Ryan. Out of 75. 37 out of 75. Red Nolan Ryan. That's a beautiful card. Congratulations to the Rangers. I guess I'll do this John Means as well. I don't think he's going to get... I don't think I'm going to give that guy a top loader. I don't think he deserves it. No offense, Mr. John Means. You're watching or you're a part of this break. Actually, if you're a part of this break, hey, I really like you. Yordan Alvarez. Gavin Lux. There we go. We're switching it up a little bit here. There's a Griffey. Always like to see a Griffey. There he is again. John Means showing up just to spite me here. Bo Jackson. I would like to see a Jason too. I've never pulled a Jason auto, so out of the Bowman Megas, so that would give me great thrill to pull a Jason. I've had 10-box breaks where we've pulled 4 autographs. There's a Kyle Lewis rookie card. Rookie of the Year, Kyle Lewis, most likely anyway. Pretty sure he's going to be Rookie of the Year. I don't see anybody being able to beat him out in the American League. I definitely want to see a Jason auto. Even a Jason huge amount of break, like just nailing the Jasons. There's a Lux and a Yordan. Just a large amount of Jasons is always good to see. The last break, 5 boxes, didn't even get. We got the one Jason. It was a horrendous break for Jason. And that's a guy who buys the Yankees for me all the time, Tree Sip. So I'll probably throw him something a little extra. Just when you pay that much money with the Yankees and you don't hit anything, kind of sucks. So try to make it worth people's while to break cards. Part of the fun is being able to hit stuff. Always sucks getting skunked. I know I've been skunked many a times. National League Rookie of the Year, second baseman for the Padres. I can't pronounce his name, but I'm sure he's the guy who gets it. If it wouldn't be him, it could be Dustin May. I think if Alec Bohm had a longer season and he would have played the whole season, I think Alec Bohm probably would have got it. But we hit 2 autos right out the bat. We haven't gotten any since. I'd like to get one that is worthy here. You think Alec Bohm's still going to get it? I know that the second baseman for San Diego tailed off toward the end, but I'd like to see Bohm get it. Alec Bohm had a monster season. I still think he finished over 300 batting average. Which probably tops out the rookies. I don't remember what the kid finished at for the Padres. I know he dipped quite a bit late, but there's Aquino's. Aquino. Nailing the Aquinos. I'd like to be seeing some more Luis Roberts in here. Got about 15 or so packs of these left. Oh, wow, look at that. A mini. That's, I don't know, there's a loose Robert too. I have actually never seen one of these. Ever. I don't even know what that is. I don't know how rare these are, but out of all the ones I've opened up, I've never seen a mini yet. So congratulations to the miniature version. Somebody put that in the Wonkavator there, the Wonka TV thing, shrunk it down. Mike TV. But Aaron Savale rookie card mini. I don't know how rare that is. If anybody knows how rare those are, let me know. I haven't watched a lot of this get broke. I've opened a bit of it myself, but I haven't watched a lot of it get broke. So. Aaron Judge. Another autograph, Tom Henke. Tom Henke. Boy, they loaded up on the 86, didn't they? Let me get some more hard sleeves here. 1986. Kind of a cool design for the baseball cards back then. But those were trash for so long. nobody wanted the 86, but I think it's kind of a pretty card. They're actually, with that top black edge and the bad cardboard stock, they're actually kind of hard to get in 10s. So you know, I wouldn't mind if Bowman won Rookie of the Year. I got a lot of his rookie cards, so. And this one came out dinged. Nope, there we go. Willie Mays. A Willie Mays silver to 99. 11 out of 99. Not quite his jersey number, but that's a nice card. Congratulations to the Giants on that. That is that's a pretty card. Willie Mays. Willie Mays Hayes. Trent Grisham on the back. Kyle Lewis. Getting a fair share of Kyle Lewis. That's nice. Luis Robert. Doing well on the Roberts. 3 Roberts so far. You wanted Roberts? You got Roberts. I aim to please. Let's see if we can continue that trend over to the megas here. Maybe I can finish this break with enough time to actually start writing stuff down and do what I need to do. And I think my next break is at 6:30, so I think I might have a little bit of time. So much catching up to do. Oh, you guys should have seen me last break. I was so flustered. Oh, we got something else here. There we go. Braves. Chipper Jones. Chipper Jones. Numbered 2, 75. 4 out of 75 on the chipper. Congratulations to the Braves. Nice card. The Polar Bear. I think I opened about 20 or 30 blasters myself. These 10 blasters are better than any of the 20 I got. I think I got a purple lube rock. I pretty much got crap. So a few rookie cards here and there. I don't even think I got this many Kyle Lewis's. So another Mike Trout. All right, last pack. Last pack, then on to the Mojo. Nico Horner. Dustin May. And that is all she wrote for those bad boys. We do have the oversized archives. Really quick, we can go through those. The way these boxes have been, maybe we get something super rare out of these. Soto, Juan Soto, Chipper Jones, there's a Bobichette, and this one's not all dinged up. Congratulations on not getting completely thrashed, Bobichette. Mike Trout. That's a nice card. Mike Trout there. What's up, Alan? I'm lucky. You're a lucky guy. Yordan Alvarez rookie card. Nice little card there. Reese Hoskins. Still looking for some color on these bad boys. Fernando Tatis Jr. Gavin Lux. Be colored. Be a colored one. At least we got some good cards out of these. These are actually pretty decent. Eloy Jimenez. Alright, last shot at getting some color in these. I see you arrived just in time for the Megas. Cal Ripken Jr. So that one's got looks like a little nick on the side there. Looks like most of these I think came out pretty unscathed, so that's good. A little corner ding on the Mike Trout, it looks like, top left-hand corner. Let's see if we can, right up there, there's a little tiny ding. Yeah, most of them came out unscathed. Nice. Rare for tops. So out of those, we got the Willie Mays to 99, Chipper Jones to 75. This Aaron Smalley mini, like I said, I haven't seen one before, so kind of cool. And the mega pitcher John Means, and this Nolan Ryan to 75, pretty cool. Mottos: Hinkie, Pagarulo, and Ashby. All right, on to the big boys. Let's mega. Let's mega. this camera. I should listen to Tomo. Yeah, Cody, I agree. This is where you need the Roberts. They're actually, the Roberts are selling for pretty decent in those Topps archives, so I still think they're 10 or 15 bucks a piece. For a while, I think they were selling in the 20s, but I don't think they're there anymore. But as with any new product, it sells right out of the gate pretty heavily, and then tails off. Not these Bowman Megas, though. These things have gotten hotter as time has gone on, and a lot more expensive for me to buy. I think they're going for around 60 bucks a box now. So not as cheap as they used to be. I've never found them ever at a Target. I did go to a Target the other day, and they had a box of Topps Fire, hobby box actually, and they were actually limiting people to 2 boxes. So, and that was 2 of all boxes. Like if you wanted a blaster, you got one of those, and you got one of something else. That was it. They really limited on you what you could have on those. So we're gonna fire through these base packs pretty quick. There's you can hit stuff in them, but it's not all major stuff. There's a Robert, you asked. There's a Dominguez, Dustin May, and a Grisham. Wow, that's a really good pack. All right, Robert. We'll stack it in your pile of Roberts there, and then a Dominguez. I don't know who has the Yankees this time around, but that's definitely a good start. Young and Perez. Yeah, there's another Robert. Targets has always been crap for me. I think I've probably been to a Target I don't know, 50 times looking for products, and most of the time the shelves are completely empty. We have about 3 or 4 Targets in my area, within a 20-mile radius, and there's never anything on the shelves. I mean, ever. But I did go in one time, and there was just guys standing around waiting to snag all the product that was on the shelf, so that was nice. But other than that, I'm glad they're finally limiting boxes. I went to 3 Targets a couple weeks ago, and they were limiting. 2 of them were completely empty and didn't have anything on the shelves anyway, but they did have a sign-up that said they were limiting to 2 boxes. So obviously a lot of good it did them because they were still sold out. The market's just insanely hot right now. So when I showed up and I actually found a box of Fire, I was amazed. And it's not like it was $3 per box. They still wanted $90 for a box of Fire, but at least it was a hobby box. I never see hobby boxes there. So in fact, I was really nice to the lady that was stocking the area. I happened to catch her. There's another Robert for you. I happened to catch her as she was stocking, and I just asked her what she had and if she had anything, and she said no, but I do have these Fire boxes that she hadn't even put on the shelf. So she says, "You want one of these?" And I said, "Hell yeah, I'll take a Fire box, thank you." Most of the other guys that are around, it always pays to be nice to people. There's a Bowman, Swaggerty, and a Pawson. Pays to be nice. I don't think she would have whipped out a firebox for me if I wasn't nice to her. But another wit. I really should stop for a second and sleeve some of these bad boys, get them out of my way. But it is base packs. Another wit. Well, wit's coming on. Making a wit charge here. Do. Yeah, I've heard of the guys getting robbed, their trucks getting robbed, and had to switch up their schedules because of it. It's gotten out of hand when you have to resort to violence to try to get your card fixed. That is an addiction, my friends, when you beat people up to get your cards. Or it's just greed, because well, those basketball boxes were going for like $300 a box, right? You'd buy it. The blaster boxes were $20 and they'd sell for $300 instantly. I saw on like Facebook pictures of guys with their carts entirely full of every box there was in the store, just a thing full of. I'm like, really, man? You're walking out with 40 or 50 boxes of cards, and they just learned the stocking schedule of when they're gonna stock the shelves. And those guys don't have anything better to do with their days. I know they stock my Target on Wednesdays, one of the Targets that's by my house. But I work, so by the time she stocks the shelves, I work. I have a full-time and a half job, really. I work, at least 50 hours a week, but lately it's been more like 75 hours a week. So I don't have time to go to Target. And by the time I get around to going to Target, if I do it on a Saturday, there's nothing there. There's nothing. Yeah, you're right, man. It is cardboard crack. People have lost their minds. Dustin May and a Trick Grisham. Let me get some water. Goodness. I always believe in treating people well. There's a Volt Chrome. So, how you treat people, you get it back. The other day, I gave a guy that was in this chat room here one of my spots in a bin baller break. And he got the, he's in this room right here. So where are you at, Alan? I gave Alan a spot. I had 4 spots in a bin baller breaker, 6 spots, something like that. No, 8 spots. 8 spots in a random bin baller breaker. And I asked Alan if he wanted to split one of the spots of 4 with me. And out of that spot of 4, he got the White Sox and got the die cut bin baller Luis Robert. I don't know if necessarily that spot that I gave him actually got him that, but I like to tell him that because I feel like half of that Luis Robert is mine, There's a Volp. Alan and I did a. We have a friend that does brakes called N2 Brakes. N2 Breakers. You can find him on Facebook. Really cool guy. Fun group of guys. All really good individuals that we all just kind of goof off and break together as a Pawson Chrome. And Alan and I did a box war, and loser paid for all the boxes, and the other guy got to keep all the cards. So it was an expensive lesson for me that you can't really battle Alan that good, because I think I spent $100, on Alan's cards for him. He got all my cards and his cards. Cost me $200, I think. Is that what it was, Alan? Was it $200 a person, or $200 total? I think that's what it was. $100 a person. But Garcia and Mize. Box wars are a blast, man. We did a 4-way basketball box war, and I literally know nothing about it. There's a Bobby Witt and a Bo Bichette, Mata and Pena on the chrome. I know nothing about basketball, and the guy who runs that Facebook group went ahead and joined us. So we did a 4-person box war with Alan, who's here in the chat, myself, Kyle Lewis, rookie, Tomo, who's also here in the chat, was there, and then the guy who runs that break. And we each got ours, and we're just kind of rifling through the packs, and winner take all, right? But you had to pay for your own box on this one, at least. Winner takes all. And the guy who runs that pulls the autograph of oh God, now I'm brain farting. The Pelicans guy. See how much I know about basketball. Whoever the big guy is for the Zion, there we go. Zion. So he pulls the Zion auto, and it was over. You know, his box war was over at that point. But as cool as he is, he let us keep all of our cards from each of our box war, and he just kept that Zion. He wasn't worried about. And when you hit a card worth thousands, you don't really worry about the piddly crap we got. And so he sent us our cards. You know, it's just really, really cool of him to do. So, yeah, Zion, that's a monster hit. So me and box wars don't do so hot. I'm trying to think if I've ever won one, honestly. Usually I'm just giving my money away. Sorry, I'm not naming these guys off, guys. It's I'm naming them off if they're somebody good. I know you all are waiting for the Mojo packs anyway. You're gonna have to bear with me for a second. I do want to sleeve some of these guys, and kind of separate them so it makes the recap at the end a lot easier for me. So. Three more packs. Yeah, I don't follow basketball ever since they stole my team, my Seattle Supersonics, from us. It made me kind of lose my my want to watch basketball at all. So sometimes I'll pull up a finals game or something, but there's a shirt in Apostle Chrome. I don't care too much about basketball, so. All right. If I have enough sleeves up here, I might have to go to my garage and get more sleeves here. I think I do. So, maybe I won't sleeve all these. I'll just sleeve the widths. I'll get around to sleeving the rest of these later, guys. So I'm not just discounting your guys here. So get the big boys right now. Boy, Whit made a killing right there. Whip did well in the base packs. Box War of Mega? Problem with Mega, I mean, if you don't get an auto, you're just going to have to go by best card, and it's some of these guys are really subjective. You could get a couple bad boxes of Mega that don't have anything in them. Of course, you can just keep Box War until you hit something good, right? Just keep the Box War going. I think I have, after my breaks today, I think I have only like 4 or 5 boxes of Mega left. So... Youngest player. You have to catch me looking at the back of every single guy. I guess if you got the Jason, you'd know it was the youngest player, right? So I think Jason's the youngest guy. Actually, Pawson's pretty young too, and Laura's pretty young. They got all the international signees. All those guys are little babies, man. Just the young little pups. Thanks, Tomo. Appreciate it, buddy. Alright. On to the big boys. See what kind of fire we can pull. Here we go. On to the Megas. There's a Wit to start off. Congratulations to Kansas City. Singer. Bryce Terang. Abraham Toro, Jacob Maya, and a Bobby Witt Jr. Bobby Witt having a great break. Last break it was Jaron Duran having a monster break. Out of 5 mega boxes and 5 blasters, we hit 8 Durans, 3 Mojo refractors, 1 was a purple. Beck, Kelenic, Amaya, Jason Dominguez. That's a good one. Be better if it was autographed. All right. So this one feels kind of heavy. Let's. John, is that you with the Yankees then, or is that you with the Royals? Whitley, Pena, Seth Brown, Logan Davidson, and Julio Rodriguez. That kid's going to be good, Julio Rodriguez. Everybody's already picked up on that, though, and his prices are through the dang roof. KC and Oakland. That's 2 good teams, man. Yeah, you're having a good break with the Wits. De La Cruz. There's Blade. There's another Jason. Nick Lodolo and Gunnar Henderson. Well, couldn't get a Jason to go in the other packs barely at all, but he's definitely making an appearance on the Mojo, which is really where you want him anyway. Vaughn, Cardenas. Oh, wow. There you go. How about that? You want another one of those bad boys? Seth, Sean Murphy, and Oscar Gonzalez. Another Dominguez. That works. Yeah, Tomo loves getting the Yankees. He just doesn't like to pay for them. And they are expensive in it, but honestly, that's where your bang for your buck is on the Bowman Chrome is in the Yankees. That's where the most value is. So Xavier Edwards, Nico Holsizer, Isaac Paredes, Jordan Adams, and Nick Madrigal. Definitely could use some ink here. Ink or color. I don't think we've hit any ink or color yet. Forrest Whitley, Jeremy Pena, Eric Pardinho, Anthony Volpe, and Ryan Mountcastle. Got a lot of color out of the last boxes. Maybe that's where it all went. De La Cruz, J.J. Bleday, Sean Murphy again, Dylan Carlson, and Alec Bohm. Yeah, they definitely were back then. Pereira, Diaz, Murphy, Julio Rodriguez, and Nick Lodolo. Come on, baby. Give me something good. Hook a brother up. Gerard Encarnacion, Sam Huff, Joe Adell, Gunnar Henderson, Christian Pash, or Pashy, or Pache. I think it's Pash. John Diaz, Gerard Encarnacion, Sam Hilliard, Hans Kraus, and Alec Thomas. We're running out of shots here. Sam Huff, there we go. There's a gold. Nice. We'll save the gold. Maybe even a gold auto. Sam Huff and Hunter Green and Jesus Sanchez. No, if this is an auto, it'd be backwards. I'm just being dumb now. Glenn Allen Hill Jr., Matt Manning, Brendan McKay, Anthony Cabello, Aaron Ashby. Where's the Roberts? Where is the Roberts? Tomo, you have like, what, 8 autographed Jason Dominguez, though? I think you did all right. Alex Kirilloff, Spencer Howard. We got a pink here, and it is Chris Valamont, numbered 44 out of 199. And there's another Volpe. Decent break for the Yankees so far. Still waiting on that auto. Colton Welker, Zach Brown, Brendan McKay, Clark Schmidt, and Joey Bart. You got a gold. Oh, just a gold Jason, no auto. Debbie Garcia. There's a Robert. Oh, whoa! Hey! Well, you want a Robert, you got the image variation Robert. You cannot complain about that. Image variation, Luis Robert. Very nice. Very nice. I know you were sweating it because you're like, where the heck is my mojo? But there you go. Image variation. Sweet! Nice! Oh, well, might as well have a Jason Dominguez to follow that up. Might as well. Might as well add another Jason Dominguez to the stack of Jasons, huh? Where were you on this one, Tomo? See, you had a stack of Jasons to go with your 100 already Jasons that you have. Another Jason. Very nice. All right, I think that was it. Yeah. Yeah, I think I have one of the image variations in my PC. Franklin Perez, Royce Lewis, Deson Brown, Chris Valamont, Alvaro Sejas. Getting down to the nitty-gritty, boys. Let's make this happen. O'Neill Cruz, Aaron Shortridge, Aristides Aquino, Joe Adell, Nolan Jones. Give me some ink, for God's sake. Andrew Vaughn, Ruben Cardenas, Gavin Lux, Robert Pawson, Adley Rushman. All right, last pack. Edwards, Nico Holsizer, Jesus Luzardo, Alec Thomas, and Hunter Green. No auto. I apologize for that, guys. No auto. That sucks. Robert Pawson, though. Nice there. Do a little recap here. That Luis Robert is a sweet little card. Three autos from the earlier one to write home about, though. And that's our only color, I think, too. Oh, wait, no. What am I thinking, guys? I forgot about this bad boy. What's going on here? Bryce Terang. 41 out of 50. Bryce Terang. There is more color. It's a gold Terang. It's maybe not what you're going for, unless, of course, you're a Milwaukee guy. And then that's exactly what you're going for. No, maybe not exactly. Oh, wait, what am I doing here? Volpe and Alec Bowman. Alright, that is that. Do a little recap here. Stacks and stacks and stacks. Here we go. Jason Dominguez brought home the fire here. 2 Mojo refractors, 2 Mojo spanning the globe refractors, and a chrome. Nice one for him. That Bobby Witt got the 1 Mojo refractor and 6 of the paper. 6 paper Witts. Luis Robert only hit the 1, but it's one of the best ones you can hit. It's the image variation right there. Luis Robert. And had 5 Robert rookies. 2 of these Bowman papers, 3 of the archives. Only 1 Bayron Laura. A couple of these colors. There is some Gavin Lux around here. Kyle Lewis. Sorry, I'll just do a quick sort here, guys. Oh, hey, look at this. It's another Robert. It's a Robert I forgot to add to the stack. Sorry about that. Now you got another Robert. I have a feeling I'm missing there might be a couple of Jordans that I skipped over as well. So if you got the Houston Astros, I think there might be a couple. Don't quote me on it, but I think there's a couple more. So all right. So there's another Luis Robert to add to the stack. Looks like we hit some Wanders. Nothing too major. 3 Wanders. 1 of them chrome. Got the Gavin Lux Mojo refractor and 3 Gavin Luxes. I'll sleeve these up here in a little bit. Aristides Aquino. Got the 1 Mojo refractor and then a whole bunch of rookie cards. 7 more rookie cards on top of that. Kyle Lewis, just these. The 4 Kyle Lewises. These are a beautiful card, though. 55 reprint there. Got the Trent Grisham, 4 of the Grisham rookie cards. Yordan Alvarez, 5 of those bad boys. If you collect Volpe, who I think is going to be a good kid, he's got 2 of the Mojo refractors, 2 of the chromes, couple Apostle chromes. Some bunch of Luzardos came through, and then just this is the only autos we had, so disappointing on the autos. But thanks for joining me, guys. Do subscribe to the YouTube channel and get a chance to win that bat. I'd love to give it away to one of you guys, so please do hit that subscribe button, pound the heck out of it, and got a chance at winning that Nelson Cruz game used bat. So thanks for joining me tonight, guys. I appreciate it. Hopefully you got some spots in the upcoming breaks, and we'll see you guys in a little bit. Have a good one.